We need females in the sport. We need the next Formula One champion to be a female. I think it's a big thing. Like you saw in NHRA this year with Ashley Force winning her second championship.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you think there ever will be a female Formula One champion?
I think I hope so. I hope with all this sim stuff, with everything going on, I hope there is, because I've seen growing up some very, very talented females racing. And I think if they had the opportunity to get into that speed, they might not be a champion, but I think they can definitely be race winners. They can definitely be up there. It takes a lot to be the champion. It's not taking it from them. It's taking it from, it's hard for a driver, period, to win a championship. It would be amazing to see a female F1 champion. But I think we definitely need, because like our team, my race team, we have several females on the team now, and some of them have won races, and some of them are looking at going towards F1 or IndyCar and stuff like
Being a race car driver, they need an example.
exactly. And I think will it happen soon? I don't know.
But do you think the creation of these women's series separates the two? Like, and not that I'm saying it's right or wrong. Like there's, now there's a whole series that's all girls, and hey, look, there's a place that we can go and race. Not that there wasn't before, but more and more people to look up to, at least.
I think it's good for the sport, just in the way of, there's, if you look at a grid, period, there's not a lot of females out there, and then they get kind of washed out in it. They get kind of pushed to the side in the wash. Where if we can have a series like this, and I get the idea of it, it's a great idea, is kind of give them their opportunity. One, okay, yes, there's a lot of males in this sport, but then there's also the money back in them in that sport, right? So now you would have to have the complete package of a female, talented, and with money, right? So just looking at the percentage, it's very, 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 very slim for having that complete package to make it there. So I think it's great that they've made this series just so that it kind of narrows down and be like, okay, you won this championship, now let's put you into another championship and go towards there, because clearly, for $150,000 to race a season, it sounds like a lot, like for everyday people, but it's nothing in the motorsports industry.
Yeah, a couple sponsors and their F1 weekends, and it's a no-brainer. Yeah.
I think it's great for the sport. I think they need something like this to kind of put some spotlight on the females a little bit more. I think Jamie's been kind of dominant in the W series, but that's also some political stuff going on. Like nothing taken from Jamie. Jamie's kicking everyone's butt over there, like hands down. But it hasn't really transitioned her into a GP2 ride or something like that. She did have a GP3 ride for a while, and she did okay, but then the W series came in, and all of a sudden now she's dominant. So clearly, of the people that are going into the W series, she's the dominant one out of everyone. So in the end, I think this will definitely open up a lot of opportunities for her, because everyone realizes that she needs to be in a seat. She's talented, she can drive, and she needs to be there. Will it be an F1 seat? I don't think so. Just because, it would have happened if it already did happen. But I also think this gives the opportunity to it helps the females a little bit more. And then just brings a little bit more opportunity.
Yeah, which is great. I mean, it's so often it was, beating up on the boys or being better than the boys, and now it's like, no, you're just a race car driver. And if there's an end in itself that is all female and that's what it takes, that's great, because now you're a race car driver, and you just get to put the helmet on like everyone else.